I purchased several years ago, back when I first thought I was going to get into doing card making, and then a couple of things happened and I postponed my desire to do it, and I just got frustrated. Mainly some of the things that I had purchased, like this is a Sizzix. It's like a big kick, and it was there. Yeah, it's a vintage big kick. Now this was made to impress metal, and so it came with this type of platform, and it's about a 6, not a 6, but how many inches? It's about 13.5 inches long. But this was made to use with the little metal discs and the little metal embossing folders. I have this, and it has a part that does come off, but I never could get it to work with my papers properly. So I fiddled with and used other things to compensate. So during this Corona thing, I purchased from Walmart, because they had the best price on it. Now this is only like 8.5 inches long. It's the multi-purpose platform to be used with your Sizzix machines, and it comes with 2 pages here that you can use for embossing and then doing die cuts. This is not a cutting surface, and it gives you a few illustrations here. Excuse me. You can use thinlets, use your cutting surfaces. You can use framelets and triplets on this particular thickness. Now you take it and fold that other side back, and this is for embossing, and it tells you how to emboss the various sandwiches that you make. Silicone rubber, impression pad, which I do happen to have those. The 3D textured impressions. They're a little bit different than a regular embossing folder. And then this is also the little embosslets and sizzlets, smaller little square things. It tells you the different ways to make the sandwiches. Textured impressions, embossing folder, and it shows you how to put it there. I'm going to be doing this in real time. I'm not going to do it off camera and then come back. I'm just going to do it all right here with you. These are some papers that I got from Tuesday morning, but I don't know why this doesn't have a sticker on it. Lovely foil, and like it says, they're watercolor like, and they have, I think they have a couple of different colors of foil in here. I think it might be gold and rose gold. I don't know. I've been in a funk. I have just been unwilling to come in here and do anything with my stuff for a little over a week now. I would love to go back to Tuesday morning and get products that go with this. This is Saturday afternoon, 1 Canoe 2, and this was Pink and Main watercolor foil. I don't see any other name besides that on there. But these, I just fell in love with it when I saw that right there. And this has cut aparts. And coming in here and looking at this is really helping me, because right now just seeing this stuff, I'm like, oh, I need to do something with that. Isn't that gorgeous? And I think I have showed this paper before. And there it starts all over again. So you get 2 of each, it looks like. All right, so I'm going to do, this is 5 7/8 by 4 5/8. So it's got a little bit of a perforation at the top. And you just pull it out of the pad. And I am going to use this in such a way that that will not even be seen. 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Instead of placing it like this to hold it down, you place it on the outside. Now, you probably knew that already, but I didn't. And what that was doing, when I placed it on the inside, it had the tendency of pulling off on the paper that I was wanting to use. So I try to make sure now that I tape it down where it can't damage the interior part of the die. These little plates are well used by me, and you can see they're already buckling. And let's give this a shot. Is it going to work? All right, it looks like it did. That is so nice. Okay. Didn't quite on that part, so guess what we're going to do? And just put it right back in there. And that's probably because my plates are warping. Look at that. Ta-da! That will make a very pretty background on a card. And this particular design has the little itty bitty dots instead of the you know, some of them have the stitching. This one has dots. It was all that I could find at the time. So let's take that off. It's just so nice to have the ability to just sit down and use my Sizzix machine, because every time I went to use this previously, I would have to go through just so many different pieces of paper, cardboard, plastic that I have accumulated over the years, and trying to figure out how to get it to work. And finally, it just dawned on me, see if there is another platform that you can use. And voila, there was. Okay, now I'm going to put some tape and make a 3 3/8 by 2 1/8. I think that is the size of ATC cards. So I just came in here while my grandson and my husband are in there watching Jurassic World. And I just said to myself, Risa, you've got to do something. You can't lose interest in this. It creates such a wonderful sense of accomplishment when I do. And I don't know why. And Lord, I just do not want to get taken away from this. I've just been in a funk this past 2 weeks. There. Oh, isn't that pretty? That's a lovely piece as well. All right, I'm going to do one more. Oh, wait a minute. I had another little one that I was going to use. Here it is. I wonder if that will work on there. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wait a minute. You know, it's not been really bad for us during this corona thing. I've had plenty to eat. My grandbabies still get to come over. Now, had they not been able to come over, you might be getting a different story out of me. I'm going to do a little square one. How does that look? That's going to look real pretty, I think. All right, the last part of this, I decided to delete the original audio, and I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing. I'd gotten sidetracked on a rant, and I just said that ain't got nothing to do with me trying out my new Sizzix platform. So I have done a small square, and I have done a little die here. Now the thing about this die that I find particularly frustrating is it has all these little teeny tiny holes all the way around it, as you can see right there. I've found out since watching other people do this online that there is a little bit of a wire brush that you can use to scrub it out, scrub those little dots out, and it does it in a much more efficient way. So I've got to find one of those. That was actually on a list of mine before we got shut down. I was going to see if I could find one at Tuesday morning. I'd seen them there before, and I know that Tuesday morning's got a better deal on it than anywhere else, so that's where I was going to try to find one. I did go to one Tuesday morning right before the shutdown, but it's the one that it's in a totally different county. Of course, every one that I go to is from a different county than what I live in, and it's a 35 minute drive to each one of them. And the one north of me did not have one, and my intention was to go to the one south of my county, but I didn't get to do so. But anyway, this is going to be the end of it, and I really appreciate you coming by and spending some of your time with me. And I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of a tutorial here on the Sizzix multipurpose platform. God bless you. Stay healthy. Be at peace. Bye-bye.